Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Archive of Solitude, and today we are going to talk about hypergamy. All right, we're going to talk about the concept that person A wants person B, but person B wants person C. Or person A and person B are together, but person B sees person C, and they think person C is better, so person B is leaving person A to be with person C. That's basically what hypergamy is. It's the concept that you always want something better, someone better, essentially. And I have to say, I've been on both ends. I've been on the end that the person that I wanted didn't want me, and I've been on the end that the person that wanted me I didn't want. So I'm talking from both perspectives, and I already talked about a story on here, like you can look it up, girls that had a crush on me, I think the video was called. And I talked about a guy who had a crush on a girl who had a crush on me though. And he was mad at me because she had a crush on me, but I didn't even know. And I didn't like her, so yeah, that was that was that. But man, thinking about this concept, it's really true. Like if you think about it, you look outside, you see all the women, and they all of them basically idolize pop stars or rock stars, musicians, actors. And it's like, man, if I'm her boyfriend, but she has Brad Pitt posters in her room, Leonardo DiCaprio posters in her room, am I just a second option? Am I just that lower tier? Because if hypergamy is true, which would be already really sad, like if hypergamy is actually true and it's, well, you see that it's real, but if this is actually always, like this is every time you look around and you see like people loving each other, it's always hypergamy involved, then it's actually really sad because one of those people has been the second choice of the other one. And that means there's no real love. There's no love. All roads lead to Rome because there's no love. And I'm like God, please don't let it be true. Like that will be the most horrific thing ever. To think that either I am dating downwards or she is dating downwards. Like either one of us has to take the second option, which is them. But does it ever happen that two people just love each other? I guess that's the ideal part. That's when two people think that they're dating up because they believe that both of them are actually have more of a sexual market value, SMV in other terms, than themselves. I guess that's the only way. They have to both think that the other person has higher SMV for whatever reason. And it might be like some spiritual, mental, or emotional reason for it. Might not be like a superficial reason. But let's say it was always hypergamy. Always. Like every time people come together, it's hypergamy involved. You really have to choose your end because I wouldn't know what to do. Because I either date down and I'm not really, like, I really don't want her. I want someone else. But I know that she wants me, most definitely. Or I date up, but I must be worried that she might want someone else. And that thought makes me sick. Sick to my stomach. That is horrible. That is horrible. I think of this one story when I was at a girl's house. I was like 16 and like we were just hooking up at her place. And she had a picture of another dude on her phone, like her background picture. And she was not dating that guy. All right. She was not doing anything with that guy. And he was just a random guy from our city. And I was like, I mean, I was still getting it. But it's like, I've been cucked somehow. Because I look like that guy. And she's only dating me or hooking up with me at that moment. She's not doing anything serious with me. just because I look like that guy. She's not doing it because she likes me. I am just a second option. And as I said, I've been on both ends. I've been the one who has been crushed upon. I've been the one who's been crushing. Well, and I'm like, where's the real love? Does real love exist? And I thought about getting a dating app. I thought about getting Bumble because I'm not texting any girls. Hell no, I'm not doing it. But I've downloaded it and I'm thinking like, if I'm gonna swipe right or swipe left, and like this girl swiped right on a bunch of other guys. She texts a whole bunch of other guys. She might be dating someone right now while I'm swiping right on her. And she might be dating someone while I've dated her. And it's like, I don't want to tell her that she shouldn't date anyone. I think it's just so unromantic to be on dating apps. It's like, I'm just an option. I'm just an option out of many. That's just a whole bunch of guys lined up right there. And she's just picking. And I'm picking as well. And it's disgusting. I've already talked about this like 2 videos ago, right? 2 videos ago. I don't know what I titled the video, but it's disgusting. And I'm also thinking like, am I just a second option? If there's a guy you actually want, but I'm okay. Like, I'm actually depressed about this. This is the first time that a fact crushed me. Like, I don't want to date girls anymore. And that's why I actually didn't like, I installed the dating app and I was like, okay, profile. And while doing it, I was like, man, what am I doing? What even is this? What even is this? Like, I can never know. That's the thing. Like, you might think, all right, then just be the first option. How will I ever know that I'm the first option? Like, I guess I have to wait again to stumble upon some random girl in my bitchless city, in my city without women, all right? This is I'm an incel. I'm bitchless. I'm holeless. There's no bitches here. I'm more like a Volsa because I'm voluntarily here and I'm voluntarily celibate. Because I could get bitches. I could get girls. But there's no girls here. There's no woman here. Nothing here. So I guess I have to wait that magically some girl appears in front of me. God put some woman who doesn't use social media just like me, who's actually spiritual, who actually is in her feminine energy in front of me, just that I can talk to, because man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be on dating apps. I don't want to be the second option. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. I don't know what else to say about this. Like, hypergamy is one of the most depressing facts I've ever learned. And I'm going to look it up with AI in a second if it's true or not. Well, of course it's true, but if it's actually always true, like every time. It's like, what? Like imagine your parents. If your parents are together, like everybody's divorced nowadays. My parents are together. Thank God. No mom issues here. No daddy issues here. But just imagine this, like imagine your mom or your dad was just a second option for the other partner. Yo, like, and it's always like this. Like, you look at the movies, you look at the series, like you look at Twilight. Jacob wants Bella, Bella wants Edward. You look at iCarly, Sam wants Fred, Fred wants Carly. And then Fred settles on Sam. Sam was the second option. Sam was the second option, all right? There's a billion examples of this, all right? There's a billion. That new oofy doofy guy that Selena Gomez is dating, like, I don't know his name. Like the curly guy who's, honestly, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but he's not. Benny Benson? Benny? Like, I don't even remember his name because he's so irrelevant. Like, he has no SMV. He's just rich. But Selena Gomez wants, look, Benny Benson wants Selena Gomez, and Selena Gomez wants Justin Bieber. But Justin Bieber doesn't want her. Well, that's another drama. I don't want to get into that. I don't give a damn anyway, but it's always like this. And I guess I just have to fight for that first place. Fight for just being crushed upon. Not crushed upon, being crushed on. Like people having crushes on me. Because I don't want to be on the other end. And it's a big competition, I guess. It's a big competition. And I guess there's niches. I guess not every girl has the same type, but still, even in one niche, there's the first guy. There's the top one guy. And for that, I guess I have to get surgery and get money. And spiritual max and fashion max and life max, happy max. Then I guess I'll be good. Even without. Other than that, I'll just get a girl. Like I'll like, honestly, if I have to choose upon crushing on someone who doesn't like me or settling, I'll be settling, because I won't be a slave. Come on, I won't be a slave to any girl, anyone, basically. I'd rather take the lower option. She's still gonna be great. Like, the differences are really small. Like, if you look at Twilight, for example, it's not like Jacob is like ugly and not good looking at all. I'm not like, he's all right. Edward is just taller. Edward's just taller. Damn, he got height marked. He got height marked. Like, stop hype mogging him, alright? Edward, you can't do it. Leave Jacob alone. Hashtag Jacob. Jacob was better. Hashtag Edward. Bro, Edward just mocks all of you. I'm like Edward. The girl I dated last told me I look like Edward. I don't look like Edward. Oh my god, am I the second? Is she actually into Edward and I'm just a second option from that? Ooh. Oh my god, I'm about to cry, man. That's depressing. What? I'm just a... And that's why she's not texting me anymore, because I was just a second option anyway. Whoa, calm down. Calm down for a second. Yeah, whatever, I'll accept it. That's what it is. There's enough fishes in the sea, man. I'm gonna settle. I don't care. I don't know. I just want someone who wants me, alright? And let's just, like, I'm just gonna make myself want her as well, so she's also the one I crush upon. So I'll just, that's how I find a solution for it. But yeah, if you like this video, don't like, don't subscribe, don't comment, don't rope max, don't end your life, don't be hypergamous. Actually look for hard. Look for someone who loves you. Look for someone who's romantic. Look for someone who is actually willing to do something for you. And get off social media. Get off YouTube. Delete YouTube. Get a life. Get a life, basically. And if you don't, I'll see you tomorrow.